We hit record. All right, let's get it, man. What's going on, YouTube, man, or Facebook, whatever platform you watching this on? This is A17 Podcast. I am Lico, and this is my bro, Mario, Adrian, whatever you want to go by in this podcast right here, man. Oh, man, this podcast has been in the making since January, February, bro. You threw it out
February,
there,
bro.
bro. You
Hi, I'm
threw it out
Mario.
there. Yeah, my boy, he threw it out there, and I just wanted to get everything right. I didn't want to wing it. So, I spent endless nights sending him videos and just trying to collab and say, bro, how should we do it? We was going to do 817 Athletic. We was going to do this so many different ways, but we decided to just chop it up, make it 817, give our opinions, man, on how things is. This is also season 1, episode 1. So this is the first episode ever, man. Mario, we going with introductions, man. What's up, man? Tell us about yourself. Where you from, bro? Let's get into it, bro.
My name is Mario Adrian Aguilar Jr. I'm born in California, raised in the Fort Worth, Texas, obviously. And yeah, man, just happy to be here. Happy to start this podcast with my bro. Long friend of mine. Long friend of mine since high school.
Yeah. Hey, since we on it, how did we might as well talk about how we met, man. Talk about we originally well, you said you kind of knew of me when we had a class together at Forest Stoke in 8th grade, but I don't remember you. Not like a diss or nothing, but I just don't remember you that vividly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was Miss James. I think that was her name, but yeah, like it was weird because like like, what do you mean my fault?
Like when we met the second time, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Like when we really became close, really became brothers, y'all.
I think the second time we met was in football practice, but and like also like you were like one day, hey bro, you trying to come over? And I'm like, sure. What are you gonna do? Let's go smoke some corn. And he's like, okay, let's go. Hey. We walked from the house. Hey. We went to Kay's house, bought some corn, and then we left.
You really could have left that part out for the audience, but it's all good, bro. Y'all remember, bro? If y'all wasn't smoking corn back then, bro, y'all wasn't lit, bro. Back then in 2011, 2012, you know what I'm saying? We was really on it, bro. That shit was a time, you know what I'm saying? Walking to Popeyes. For those that don't know me and my boy, we went to OD Wide. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that went to OD Wide and those that will be watching this. We used to go to Popeyes.
Shout out.
Which is now El Pollo. So that just lets you know how old we is in the game.
Reggio.
Man, what on me? We would just go before a game, eat, and just play football, man. We love some football, talking about football, playing football. But at the end of the day, we just didn't get enough push to stay in the game. So I guess, but football is still in our hearts. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good enough intro for now, man. We ain't gonna,
even though we
can't
can't
go
play
too deep. We got to save some for later. This is just the first episode, y'all. So a deeper subject that I wanted to talk about was the passing of Corey Johnson. I want to say I got the I want to read it real quick. So the title says 1 victim dies after 5 Fort Worth shootings send multiple people to hospital Sunday. This was August 22nd, y'all. So let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna read the whole article. It's about 3 paragraphs, 3 little sentences. So Fort Worth police responded to 5 reports of shootings on Sunday morning, including a homicide, a drive-by, and a shooting during a fight, according to authorities. Officers responded to the area of Miller Avenue and Hardin Street around 1:45 a.m. Sunday to find a man had been shot by an unknown person. The victim was taken to a hospital in critical conditions, according to police. The man who was shot in the chest died in the operating room early Sunday morning. According to Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office, he was identified as 23-year-old Jacorian Johnson. The gang unit is investigating that shooting. No arrests have been made as of yet. So, and this article was written or updated on the 22nd, should I say. It was updated on the 22nd, I'm sorry. But with that being said, man, we already talked about this on one of our beta episodes that y'all will never see, of course. But just kind of reiterate your thoughts on these killings now that you had kind of more time to think about it and resonate, bro.
It's just sad how like there's too much killings going on, not just in Fort Worth, but just in other major cities like in Austin, there's a serial killer on the loose, and Dallas, people are getting mugged, robbed, and there's killings too. Houston and just major cities overall, it's just like the violence needs to stop because like it's too many young folks like not understanding like just because you got a gun doesn't mean like oh man I can kill anybody, woo, all this stuff. But it's just it doesn't go like that because the young folks they're not well in the head, you know. Like it's too much. I call it mental illness because how does a young guy, a young cat, have a gun and then all of a sudden be like, oh, I'm on alert, like I want to go kill somebody, or better yet, be like, oh, I got ops now, let's go on the drill and shit. Like what? Like I remember back in the day, being gangster wasn't like that. Being gangster was about making your money, staying out the way, and possibly could control your hood. Like you can still represent, but it's like back then it was a lot different than now what it is now. It's like a bunch of basically your name has to be out there. Oh, I killed these many ops. Oh, I'm this, that, and the third. It's like you can say all that, but you ain't making no money. And it's just like you're basically a serial killer. If we're being honest, like
on me. And we glorify that too. We glorify
it's just sad
it, bro.
It's true. Like we glorify it, and it's very scary because let's say me and you, a normal citizen, like we don't want no trouble, but it's like at the end of the day, they come looking for trouble, and obviously, and it's just like obviously, Second Amendment, protect your right, but it's like these these people, these youngsters don't know, like these youngsters don't know that like the Second Amendment is very powerful, but they don't know it like that. They're just gonna straight up if you think you're gonna fight with them, they're not gonna just fight you. They're just gonna shoot you, or better yet, kill you.
People, some of them probably don't even know what the Second Amendment is. So for people that don't know, that's just your gun rights, y'all. The right to bear arms. So go ahead and study up on that. Everybody should know that, but sadly, it's not as common, I think, as what we will believe. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
I didn't mean to interrupt you or nothing. Was you still going, bro? I didn't try to cut you off. I just wanted to.
Oh no, I'm just trying to like understand like how do these. I mean, it's not hard to get a gun anymore. Like you just go to the pawn shop, get a background check, be 18 and get a gun, or you can just get it off the streets. But my question is, how are these people getting these guns and then putting modifications like a switch or something like that? You know? Because like,
no, just, for real,
I don't know, man. But I just don't know, man. I just feel like the youth is lost, and I'm so sorry for the young man that died. I wish his family nothing for the best and stuff, and just recover and stuff. But it's just also the area, man. Miller, just not really an awesome area to be in like that, you know. Because I stayed around that area. It's not really an area you want to party in, you know. That's all I gotta say, man. Just stop the violence.
For anybody that does know Fort Worth area, for real, you know, there's like it's always something going on Miller, man. Like seriously, Miller be going crazy when it
Miller
comes down
Southside
to, block parties. Nah, but Miller in general, man, they be getting it down, popping up in Eastwood, man. Y'all be getting it on and popping. But for that same reasons, things can get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Things can get very dangerous. So you definitely got to watch who you hang around and what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I'm hearing through social, it was more of a ongoing beef that was going on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. I ain't got nothing no type of queries with being told when I'm wrong, because I want to be right. So if I'm in the wrong, please let me know. But I was told that his friends, you know what I'm saying, left him on the scene to go do other things and be at the after hours, and just pretty much leave their friend there for dead, which is pretty much cowardly, you know what I'm saying? But when you have so many people, man, that some of them gonna be fugazi like that, that's just the name of the truth. Not to be on a negative topic for so long, man. We go ahead and switch the topic. Since you did talk about the Second Amendment, we're gonna talk about the presidential talk, man. We got another president coming up in the next 3 months. So we're gonna have a new president November, in 3 months, y'all. November. Right now, as we record this, it's August 20th. It's Kobe Bryant Day. You know what I'm saying? So
Kobe Day,
Kobe Bryant as well. I wasn't even able to talk about that in our intro, man. That's the whole reason we started.
Love you, 24. Now you're in heaven.
Love you, man. R.I.P. Kobe, man. But let's talk about this presidential talk, man. You probably know more about me. I don't get too much into presidential politics. But talk your stuff, man. Go off, bro. Who you voting for? Who we voting for, man? Who is 817 podcast people voting for? Who is 817 voting for, bro? Because when we put that 817 bar name, we put in Fort Worth. So come on.
I just feel like, from my voting is just like, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts about both candidates, but okay, I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's what we're here for. Talk that talk, man.
Kamala, I'm going after Kamala. Not to vote for her, but it's just, bro, I just don't understand how people just think I don't understand how people think like she's a perfect candidate, because she's not. Because like she was in office for 3 years, bro. Dang near, dang near freaking 3 years. I don't understand how people think, oh, just because I'm voting for her because she's the first woman. Like, no, Eddie charges, misdemeanor, weed charges, locked them up for life, and she was in charge of the border. The border's a mess. You got all these Venezuelan people out here, gang members, crossing the border. They have more rights than me and you, And then she wants to, and then like, yes, it's sad. And then she wants to take all the assault weapons from people. Like, it's the Second Amendment, man. You have the right to have an arm at your house, anything at your house. But she wants to take everybody that has an AR-15, tell them to bring them back and say ban them and stuff when you can't do that. That's not
exactly
all right. And then just like she said, she's gonna cut down the economy. Just for 3 years, fam. You haven't cut nothing out. Like, bro, we struggling over here, man. That's just how I feel, man. People don't want to think like the people don't want to give you the logical answer of why you want to vote for her, because she's not the right candidate. She's worse than Joe Biden,
Exactly.
And it's just Trump's a G. Trump's a G, man. Like, Trump stood front. Trump told China, if you mess with me, we're gonna come get you straight up. Like, it's just, and then Trump knows what he's doing, because at the end of the day and stuff like that. But it just doesn't. It just makes sense for him to be president, because he's just for the people, man. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Okay. Once again, I don't know too much about their politics, but one thing I'm big on is Second Amendment, right? A lot of states are a little bit more strict. New York, Illinois, I think. All those upper north Maryland states have pretty strict.
Cali.
Yeah, but I don't want that to be us as far as Texas goes, because we are here in Texas, y'all. We're in Fort Worth, Texas. That's what 817 is. That's our area code. I'm big on what else can I say? Taxes, of course. I don't want to pay too much taxes. Government aid, of course.
Yeah.
I'm all about helping who needs help, as far as whether it be like what is that stuff called, man, for the mothers and stuff, for them to get their Similac and things of that nature. Medical stuff, of course, healthcare, right? So people can get their insulin, so people can afford their pills and their medicine that they need to live a great long life. Because as we all know, the number one killer, at least in America, is heart disease. So it's all about being healthy and just taking care of yourself. But as far as that goes, those would be my main things that I would want to know or ask a presidential person. But please do your due diligence, man. Learn about both candidates, because we should all be voting here soon. And go to them polls, man, and vote. One thing I always hate though is I saw Hillary Clinton win by 3 million votes, and she still lost to Donald Trump, which still baffles me to this day. So sometimes I'm on the fence, y'all. So let me know, how do y'all feel about voting as well? I think that's a great topic. How do y'all feel about voting, and who do y'all plan on voting for, if anybody?
Please don't vote for feelings.
But one thing,
vote for logical. I'm just saying.
That's real. Hey, one thing we haven't talked about. No football, bro. We ain't talked about football yet. Right now, the Cowboys is battling it out in preseason, losing to the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken. Do I still got it up? Let me see. Yep, we lost for those. So that look like two upsets for us Cowboy fans. But what you think about what every dog has his day in the NFL and football and college football world? What do you think happened with number 10 losing to Georgia, bro? Ranked number 10 versus unranked. What you think about that, man? You go on, bro.
It's just, it was a rainy day. They were in Ireland. It was raining. I just feel like it's raining doesn't mean that you play bad. You're in rainy conditions. You're in Florida State, Florida. Like there's no reason for you to play bad. And just Georgia State really gave their all today, man. Defense, because at the end of the day, all their defense went to the NFL or transfer out of there. But the quarterback, I can't say his name. I'm gonna butcher it. DJ Uka something. I can't say his name. I'm sorry, but he's not good. He's a mid quarterback. I just don't think he's gonna be good at all. I mean, if best, the record, Florida State probably not even gonna be in the top 10, honestly. Probably top 20, 25, but after that, they'll reach the playoffs, man. Honestly, I just don't think that.
Man, when I looked at the game,
season,
bro,
even though it's week 0.
No, seriously. When I looked at the game, y'all, it was a battle, bro. At first, Florida looked like they had the clear advantage, but then by second half, by third quarter is when you can kind of say, dang, this is gonna be a battle, man. And lo and behold, games like that always come down. And I'm gonna say this all season up until the Super Bowl. I promise y'all that great games come down to who gets the ball last and how good are you gonna execute. I'm gonna preach that this whole season, bro. Who gets the ball last and how well do you execute? That's how you win. And those good, when it's gonna be a game like the Chiefs versus the Dolphins, or the Bengals versus the Ravens, or you know what I'm saying? Those games are gonna come down to those type of possessions. Who's gonna get it last, and are you gonna execute?
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, Georgia Tech had the ball last, and they executed, and that's how they won. So let's go ahead and switch to the next subject, man, and that's offensive and our defensive player of the year, man. You got anybody in mind? I know this was a last minute pop-up topic, but I already got two people in mind that I think will win.
I was gonna say,
win this.
I was gonna say you can go first.
Okay,
your
I'll pop
predictions.
off first. So for my offensive player of the year, man, I'm gonna have to go a little different. It's always a dang quarterback, and I'm tired of it being a quarterback, bro. So I want Tyreek Hill to finally break through, get his 2,000 yards, and win in offensive player of the year, bro. That's my thing.
Yeah, it's a nice pick.
That's my thing. You know. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he won last year too, right? Because it was Lamar at MVP and him at offensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he'll have 2 in a row. I think
And
he'll
he's
get MVP as well. And for defensive player of the year, man, I gotta go with that boy from Arlington, Texas. I gotta go Myles Garrett, man. The beast up in Cleveland, man, because that whole AFC North.
Myles Garrett? Wow. Man.
Bro, they are like, he should have won. Who won it this year? Was it the 49ers guy?
Mm-hmm.
Who won it? It was 49ers.
I think it was
Bosa.
I think it's Nick Bosa, no?
Man, look at the stats, y'all. I promise y'all Myles Garrett should have won, bro. They not doing it right, bro. That's wrong. Myles Garrett gonna get his though.
They're not.
So those are my 2 people. I got Tyreek Hill winning offensive player of the year. I got Myles Garrett winning defensive player of the year. So what about yourself, man? Now that you had like 5 minutes to think on something, what you got?
Okay, I got you. So my offensive player pick, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson. He's arguably he's my pick at offensive player. He's my favorite quarterback because he's a scrambler. Like nothing's open, man. He's just gonna take off, or he can't beat you with the arm, but it's a little inaccurate. But we'll do good. I just feel like that's my offensive player pick, and then defensive player. Damn, man, it's a sleeper. I'm sure it's a sleeper. Kyle Hamilton.
Okay.
The guy, the safety from the Ravens, man.
Oh, look, that's just how you know AFC North is stacked. It's all outdoors. I got a guy from Cleveland.
Put him at linebacker, man.
Baltimore.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be anything. It's Kyle Hamilton, man.
Hey, that's gonna be. We gonna see, man. It's gonna be a good season, man. It's coming up. This is it, y'all. This is it. Just know that our podcast is literally gonna be the new kickoff for y'all in the future.
September 5th.
Sports, September 5th, bro. We just getting the ball kicking off, y'all. First quarter ain't even really started yet, for real. But with that being said, let's go ahead and introduce our teams, who we like. I don't think you told what team you is, what squad you like, and they record prediction for next year, along with anything hot topics that you gotta say, hot takes that you gotta say about your team. Unless you want me to pop off first again.
Like any team or just my team in general? Like my
your
team.
Your team. Your team.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Jets. He's a Jets fan, y'all. So
Jets, and we're gonna finish at 6-10. 6-10. No, 7-10. 7-10.
Okay. So Aaron Rodgers, he gonna be y'all quarterback? Is that safe to say?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say this. No, he is, but like I'm sorry to say, it's just I love Aaron.
He's not gonna end the year as y'all quarterback.
4-time MVP, 1-time Super Bowl, but I just feel like 7-10 respectfully, but until we get a better quarterback next year, I just don't think we're gonna make the playoffs this year. It's gonna suck, but that's just how I feel. 7-10, man.
Yeah, that's all good. I think that's pretty decent for a Jets fan, if I say so myself. But when I get to talking about them boys, you know what I'm saying, my Colts, because y'all know I'm a dual threat type of guy. I got two teams, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call me fake either. All right. My team is the Colts and the Cowboys. All right. I like both of those teams. And I'm going to go Cowboys first because once again, we are in Texas. And keep in mind, I am an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. In the words of Erykah Badu, bro. I think the Cowboys have a literal chance to go like 11-6, bro. I think that's pretty good. Now, the thing is, can we outdo the Eagles now? Can we outdo the Eagles? I don't know. Eagles look hella good on paper. We talked about that on IG. They look real good on paper. So, with the Colts, man, I'm gonna hope the Jaguars kind of bomb this year.
What can you say about that?
I as far as the Colts,
yeah, as far as the Colts, yeah.
Man, all I could do was hope for this. AR's first full year as a quarterback in his second year, it's gonna be tough because the Texans are coming, bro. And they're a good team. They're going to be decent. So I'm hoping we can beat them. I'm all about can you win your conference? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can you win your AFC South? Because if you can't beat them, if you're not the best in your division, then you dang sure not going to be the best in your conference. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. The two have to balance out. So I'm hoping we can do like the Jets and get seven wins, hopefully 8. If we get 10, I'm going crazy. That's all I'm gonna let you know. If the Colts get 10 wins, I'm going crazy, bro. So those are my two records. I got 11-6, and then I got I'm gonna say 7-10 with you. So 7-10, Colts, Jets, tie record. I don't think that's too bad.
Oh no, this is.
But with that, man, that's all of the topics, bro.
Cut this.
What's going on? Yeah.
Yo, bro. I think mine says recording error.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you still going now? You still recording, right?
I mean, it's recording, but mine says recording error.
No, it's all good. That's the end of the topics, man. So with that, we just gonna hit end recording, bro, and we gonna or anything else you would like to chat or YouTube, Facebook to know, man, before we head out.
I just want to say
this whole episode.
I just want to say, follow us on YouTube, Instagram. Everything's on the bottom. Please subscribe to our first episode and our first podcast. Thank you so much. We love y'all.
No, for real. Peace out, man.
See you later. Peace out, man.